Just a few days ago, I never would have thought that I'd look forward to an extracurricular so much. But here I am, back for another club meeting, anticipating new antics from everybody. The usual scene awaits me as I step into the club room. Hi, Milo. Hey, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to seeing you in the club, that's all. Is that so? Well, it's nice to see you so cheery. Anyway, what's new? Oh, I've got some exciting news! What's up? Did you know? That the student store sells that new brand of strawberry milk. Now... I saw it when I passed by on the way here. I should have known better than to expect actual news from Sayori. Huh. I don't think I've tried that yet. I don't know, strawberry milk is usually too sweet for me. What? But it goes great with melon... Sayori, you could eat a packet of raw sugar and you'd still say it's not sweet enough. That's an exaggeration. Seriously though, it does really well with bread. The milk is sweet, but it still has that unique tart strawberry flavor that's eased by the richness of the milk. And when you pair that with fresh bread, the sweetness is spread out even more so that it has just the right amount of flavor. Wow, when did you become Gordon Ramsay? I'm a food expert, so you should trust me on this. I mean, given how many snacks you eat every day, I don't doubt that you know your food. That you know your food very well. I'm gonna take that as a compliment, you meanie. Count the days. So I'm a meanie for giving her a compliment? Anyway, aren't you hungry now? Talking about food always makes me hungry. Now that you mention it, maybe a little. Great, let's go to the student store and buy snacks together then. Ah, now I see what she's playing at. I'll raise an eyebrow and Sayori notices. Milo, why are you looking at me like that? Well, Sayori, I have a nagging suspicion that you're only trying to convince me to come because you don't have any money. And you just want me to buy you a snack. What? I would never do that. Oh really? Then let me see your purse. I'm gonna be very invasive. Huh? Your purse. Let's see it. Sayori laughs awkwardly as she pulls out her purse. She opens it and dumps its contents on the desks. 2 small coins fall out. Tisk! Tisk! Tisk. That's how many days you have left. This little ruse might have actually worked had Sayori not pulled it on me numerous times when we were younger. The amount of times she managed to trick me into buying her another ice cream. I guess some things never change. Nice try, Sayori. No fair, how did you know? Haha. Wouldn't you like to know? Let's just call it intuition. In response, she sticks her tongue out at me. Typical. No, she didn't. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't know she was eavesdropping. Looking over in her direction, I catch her peeking over the top of a book. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Milo to let me borrow some money. That's none of my business, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. It's shameful to manipulate people into doing or buying things for you. Wow, isn't that a little harsh? I'm only messing around with Sayori after all. Did I just... I didn't mean that. That came out much harsher than I intended. Sorry, I just... well... oh... Yuri blushes in embarrassment, looking away from us while playing with a strand of her hair. I apologize for how I've been acting lately. Looks like she still might be a little bit embarrassed of how she acted yesterday. You're so stupid. You know, it's okay to be honest sometimes. You shouldn't always keep things that bother you to yourself. There's no way you could think that after. You were right though. I shouldn't trick people into buying me things. But I'm still gonna do it! Funny how your 10-year-old self didn't see it that way. Yuri lets out a small laugh, covering her mouth with her hand. No, she didn't. Even the way she laughs is so shy and proper. Is this mischievous behavior something Sayori used to display as a child then? Oh yeah, although back then I fell for it time and time again. You wouldn't believe how much candy Sayori managed to con me out of.
Don't make me have to be so sneaky, Milo.
Although those candies were so good! I'm surprised, Sayori. Coming from you, I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? What's going on here? Oh, nothing much. Sayori here was just up to some mischief. Oh? Yeah, she tried to trick me into buying her a snack. Hey, that's not true! Monica smiles wryly and turns to me. I'm assuming this isn't the first time. Well, you'd be right. We all share a little chuckle at that. Well, everyone except Sayori does. Hey, you guys are all being really mean! Okay, we're sorry, but you did bring this upon yourself. Yeah, I know. But in my defense, I am really hungry. Well... Natsuki chimes in. If you're really that hungry, you can have this if you want. This is probably gonna make me cry later. She offers up a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori immediately snatches it out of her hands. Thank you! Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a huge bite. So good. Number 5. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this with me. Sayori gets out of her chair and goes by Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri, Monica, and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori to quit taking my stuff? Sayori, you know you shouldn't do something like that without permission. It's COVID season, you really shouldn't do that. Monica scolds Sayori. I know. I'm sorry, Natsuki. But it was so good! Hey! Everyone but Natsuki chuckles. These things happen a lot, Monica? A little bit too much, to be honest. Don't worry, it's all in good fun. Good fun is teasing each other from time to time, not stealing food. Oh, calm down, it's no big deal. Natsuki pouts in her seat. Everyone calms down and quickly returns to their normal activities. Sayori has managed to finish the entire cookie! Meanwhile, Natsuki gets up and heads for the closet, and Yuri is already lost in her book. So, you ready? Huh? Oh, right. I wasn't expecting Natsuki to want to start reading so quickly. Not that I wasn't looking forward to it. Well, let's get going! Alright, I'll follow you. Natsuki excitedly walks over to the closet as I trail behind. You're gonna like this volume, Milo. All that overarching plot you've been wanting finally? Monica! What, something wrong? I glance inside the closet and immediately notice the problem. All of Natsuki's boxes are sitting on the top shelf. Did you move all my stuff again? Haha, about that. The teacher got mad because of how much room your stuff was taking up and moved it around. I was going to try and put it back, but I didn't have enough time this morning. Sorry. That's just great. Natsuki attempts to reach the top shelf with little success. She moves around some of the school supplies on the lower shelves to make room. There, that's plenty of room! I'm moving things back down. I noticed a collapsible stool hanging on the side of the closet wall. This happened a lot earlier too, but I've definitely noticed with this mod that it repeats a lot of stuff. It does reword a couple of things, but it still repeats a lot of stuff, and it does get kind of tiring. Like you have to wait a long time until the new stuff comes in. That's like my only critique so far. I noticed a collapsible stool hanging on the side of the closet wall. Here, use this. I take the stool off the wall and hand it to Natsuki, who quickly props it up and hops on. The stool is just barely high enough to allow Natsuki to retrieve one of her boxes. She uses her fingertips to inch the box towards the end of the shelf. Once she gets a good grip on it, she quickly hops off the stool. See? Easy! Natsuki holds the box up triumphantly before placing on one of the lower shelves. Do you want me to get the rest of them? I can handle it myself! I just need something taller. Natsuki pokes her head out of the closet and scans the room. All of the chairs are attached to the desk, so it'd be impossible to get them in the closet. Aha! She heads for the teacher's desk and retrieves the computer chair sitting behind it. I watch as she wheels it into the closet and proudly hops on. Oh no, this again! I told you I didn't need your help. I'm perfectly capable of doing this on my own.
What?
Since the computer chair is on wheels, it swivels from side to side as Natsuki stands on it. Steady, steady. Natsuki clearly doesn't want any help, so I just idle in the doorway of the closet and watch. She shakily grabs boxes and places them on the lower shelves. There it is. Natsuki pulls the Parfait Girls box set off the shelf. Then opens the box and digs around in it with one and while holding the box in the other.
What?
Suddenly the chair starts to give out under Natsuki's feet. I rush over to Natsuki, placing my hands on the back of the chair and propping my foot under one of the wheels. Luckily, I managed to steady the chair and prevent Natsuki from falling off. The manga, on the other hand... Ah, the box! I feel books shower down on my head and my back. The hardcover is leaving a painful bruise. Natsuki quickly jumps off the chair. God, look what you did, idiot! What I did? You made me drop the books everywhere! You would have fallen off the chair if I didn't save you. I would have been fine. Natsuki turns back to the closet as if reflecting on the events that just occurred. When she turns back, she lowers her head. Okay, maybe you did help me from falling. So, thanks. You're welcome. Now, we should probably clean this mess up. We both get on our knees and begin cleaning up the spilled manga novels. Luckily, none of them got damaged in the fall. There are only around 15 or so books, so we finish fairly quickly. Once everything is back in the box, Natsuki puts the box back on the shelf. But not before I snag a second volume. Still want to read? I hold the book up. The expression on Natsuki makes it priceless, and I can't help but smile. All in all, I'm pretty satisfied with this manga. Natsuki was right. It gets really good in the second volume. I was right, wasn't I? Yep, that was pretty good. Told you so. Okay, everyone. It's time to share poems again. I sigh. Guess we'll read some more later. You sound like you're excited. Haha, I am. I give Natsuki away before heading back to my seat and grabbing my poem. Let's go to Natsuki first. Natsuki reads my poem. By now she had to have read it at least twice. Is everything alright? Huh? Oh yeah. Natsuki looks down at my poem. I need to sneeze. Natsuki looks down at my poem. It's good. Okay, really good. There, I said it. Then what's the problem? This wasn't how it's supposed to go. I was supposed to be the pro, you're supposed to write like me. I'm not sure if that's what you said or I read it wrong, I may be hallucinating. Instead, you just... Natsuki's voice trails off. Natsuki, I do write like you. Huh? My style is heavily influenced by yours. Did you not notice that before? Natsuki reads my poem once more. Her face turns completely red as she reads, and when she finishes, she looks down at the floor. Natsuki, I don't think you give yourself enough credit. Not only is your poetry really good, but you also fight against the trend of normal poetry, and you fight hard. That alone is pretty impressive. Don't sell yourself short, you are the pro. I'm just trying to live up to your skill level. Natsuki takes a moment to digest what I just said. Really? Really? Thanks. No problem. Now let's see your poem. Yeah, sure. I don't get it. I don't get why people will hate on good rhymes. They act like it's dumb and a waste of their time. I don't diss their free verse or deep subject types. Be dark all you want. I just keep in your gripes. Oh sure, you can tell me if you have a problem. Just keep it constructive and things will be awesome. I'd like you to know that our readers will differ. There's no best style. You smug old glue sniffer. My poems may be simple and often straightforward, but charm can be found in such whimsy and order. Not all poems can be as complex as you'd like. If you think otherwise, you can take a hike. What about kids or the elderly too? Some read for fun. I guess unlike you. Let us go and enjoy what is written. You don't like it at all. You don't. I'm sorry, Natsuki. I'm really bad at reading. Well, let's just go and enjoy what is written. You won't like it all. That much is a given. But give things a chance. You might find something nice. Just open your mind, and that will suffice. So, what'd you think? I mean, it's well written at least. I'm not sure how I should confront Natsuki about this. But to say that she still holds a grudge from yesterday would be an understatement. God forbid Yuri see this poem. Heh, well that's a given. But yeah, you could say that I was inspired. It felt really good to pound out these lines. Poetry is an amazing emotional outlet, you know. Uh-huh. Anyway, I can't wait to show Yuri this poem. Wait, hold on. What? Natsuki, do you really think that showing her this poem is a good idea? You're really going at her throat with this. Don't you think that you should work out your issues with her? Yeah, well, she never tries to see things my way. Why should I? I think that that's the wrong way to go about this. Relationships are a two-way street. Both people have to work to make things right. Why don't you try being the bigger person and just talk to her first? You could have worded that a bit better. But I already know that she's not going to try. She's just so preoccupied with looking complicated and smart. It's clear to me that she doesn't care if anyone can understand her, including me. You can't understand her if you don't even try. She might speak using a more complex vocabulary, and she may have mannerisms that seem strange to you. But from what I've seen of the both of you, she's more similar to you than you might think. Eh? That's... Aren't you judging a book by its cover right now? But whatever. You can't hold this grudge forever, you know. At least think of Monica and Sayori. Fine, I won't show Yuri my poem. Are you happy? I won't be happy until you try to talk to her. She's not going to bite, Natsuki. She will stab, though. Ugh. Alright, I get it. I'll try to talk to her sometime. Thanks, you're gonna do the club proud. Shut it. But you know, I'm glad that we share a similar writing style at least. It's cool to talk to someone who, well, gets me. I've been enjoying sharing with you. So consider yourself lucky. Alright, I will. I'll be looking forward to tomorrow. Same here. Yuri. I'm sorry if I've offended you. Eh?